Okay, so welcome to session 2. So for the people who are joining new, Rama and Ravi. Ravi, are you there?
Namaste, Guruji.
So you have to go on video. Ravi, Lokesh, Panna.
One moment.
सुरभि जी क्या होगा ये दिन
Actually, I tripped from the chair on Thursday. So
ट्रिप्ट ओके शॉर्टकट
yeah,
ट्रीटमेंट
yeah.
जल्दी
Actually,
है
I went to emergency and they asked me two option like if I like stitch or I just like to put some strips. The
हाँ
both will be fine. So I choose strips. I don't want to do stitch. Just
अच्छा
a little hole. Actually, it's a big, deep hole.
अच्छा ठीक है
So that's why and my little one is around here. If I go on audio, like not on video, so
okay
please excuse.
okay okay so for people who are joining new, Rama and Ravi, I'll just give a short introduction about the session, and we'll go through a quick overview of the first session number 1. So there's a series of this is called AtmaDarshana program. Okay, and now before I tell about AtmaDarshana program, you tell me why you are here. You already joined, Rama. You're on mute. Now you're on mute.
I'm uh, I'm here to learn about Bhagavad Gita and the importance of it and how uh, I can be get the essence, like how it can be with um, detached type, like detached from the all the emotions and other stuff. So
Okay, okay. Ravi,
I have been attending Pallaviji's classes.
just one moment. So Rama, this is not a Bhagavad Gita class.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, this uh, this is next level. This is a final class. Okay, this is called AtmaDarshana. It is what is the essence of the Bhagavad Gita, the essential teaching of the Bhagavad Gita. It is the teaching of the Upanishads. So Bhagavad Gita is a summary of the Upanishads. Okay, Krishna tells, Sarvopanishado gavo, dokta gopala nandanaha, partho vatsa sudhir bhokta, duktam gitamrutam mahat. So the Gita is a summary of the Upanishads. Now this session is the essential teaching of the Upanishads. It's called Vedanta. So this is a Vedanta session. Okay. Sometimes here and there I might quote Bhagavad Gita and other scriptures, but the main focus is self-inquiry. Okay. It's about realizing or understanding who I am. What is the self? Okay. And this is about the AtmaDarshana session is about almost 9 to 10 sessions, 2 sessions or 1 session per month, and we'll go up to another 10 months. You are there have been multiple batches before you. This is a session of so you all of you heard the story of Vikram Betal.
Yes.
Yeah. This King Vikramaditya, right? And there's a Betal. Betal is the ghost. It's actually a dead body. There's a dead body, and in the dead body there's a ghost. And the Betal, he puts a clause, which is the same clause in this class. The clause is the Betal will ask the question, and if Vikramaditya doesn't give the answer, his head will be cut. Okay. First clause. Second clause, he asks the question, and Vikramaditya knows the answer but doesn't give the answer, his head will be cut. Okay. And if he gives wrong answer, the head will be cut. Then if he gives right answer, then the betal frees him. So Guru is like the betal. Guru's job is this is a relationship of question and answer. There's no other transaction here. I'm going to ask you questions. You are not supposed, you cannot lie. My only condition is you cannot lie. And if you lie, I can know, I come to know. I have some supernatural powers. Whenever you lie, I will come to know and I'll catch you. Okay. If you know the answer, you have to tell the answer. If you don't know the answer, you have to question me. Okay? Now, yeah, neither I have question, neither you have question. Both of us will sit silently. Okay. Those are the conditions of the class. And this is an open class. There's no compulsion whatsoever. The communication of when it'll happen will be made on the group. You want to join, you can join. Nobody's going to tell you to join, don't join. There's no money, there's nothing involved, no marketing. Okay. But if you miss a class, each class will be about going deep into a thread, which is sort of unfolding or unwrapping and decoding the construct of your understanding, concepts. Okay. So think of each class as progressively becoming free from concepts. That's the whole point of Vedanta. It's not adding more concepts to you. Okay. It's Vedanta. Veda means knowledge. Anta means end. It's the end of knowledge. There's no more new knowledge presented. Just throwing out all the clutter so that you may find the truth as it is. And this process is called direct path. The direct path as taught by Sri Ramana Maharshi, as taught by Nisargadatta Maharaj, as taught by a master called Atmananda Krishna Menon. So there are many great masters. And this is an age-old teaching, most ancient teaching of self-realization. Okay. And I'm trying to communicate that. So nothing more, nothing less. It is directly to the point of who I am. Okay. So Ravi.
Yes, I'm here to learn about who I am.
How can you learn about who you are from somebody else?
Well, you are uncovering the truth or uncovering the years of conditioning, programming to figure out who the real me is.
So what happens if you find out real me? Will you get promotion?
No.
What will happen if you come to know real me? What is the use case? What is the use?
I think you'll be able to navigate your way through life in a better way.
In a better way. Okay.
Yeah.
And for people who have already come, why did you come back to the second session? Radhika? Radhika, have you attended the previous AtmaDarshana session?
I did not attend the one last week. That is the week before that, but I have attended the previous ones.
You attended the previous one. Okay. In the reading sessions you have attended?
Yeah, reading sessions online.
Online. Okay. Sure. So why did you come back again?
Again, to free myself from concepts. The more deeper I go into it, the more I realize that there is so much to understand about myself. And yeah, basically to free myself from concepts, because the more I realize, I get entangled into, I don't know how to put it in words, but when I did not attend 2 or 3 of your sessions, I again got back to the material world. I again forgot all your teachings, and no, to be honest, really. But
Okay.
when I have a disciplined approach towards attending your class,
Yeah.
it kind of helps me, get hooked to that concept.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to express in words. It just gives me calm and peace.
Okay. So more, it's cutting down the noise here. Okay, see, Radhika, this, you know what is Maya?
Yeah,
What is Maya?
that which is not real and that which makes us feel that everything is truth
What is that?
around us.
What is that?
Maya,
What is that?
mithya,
What is,
mithya.
what is that? You're telling me, repeating the word. What is the meaning of that?
This world that we all are living into. This world in our mind that we are living into. The world is in our mind.
So Maya is clear is the mind. What is the mind? Oh, I didn't
It's
this.
just a tool.
It's just a
It's tool.
So mind is like a computer, machine. It's a machine. Okay, brain is a machine. Body is a machine. So do you work in IT, Radhika?
I work in health IT.
You work in IT. So you work with systems, right?
Yeah.
So there's a computer, right? For the computer to be operational, the computer needs a language, right? There's a computing language, Python, PHP, Java, C, something. Okay. So the language forms the communication mechanism and medium, correct? Same way, like what C or Java or Python is to a computer, what is the language of the brain? Is our languages. Is English, your mother tongue, Hindi, Kannada, whatever, French, and communication languages. Now the language is the problem, it's the Maya. You told the word, you told the statement. What do you made the statement? What is the first thing that you told? Why have you come back here?
It gives me calm and peace, but I don't know how to express it in words.
You don't know how to express it in words. Calm and peace is absence of words. Okay? The moment you say, I have to become free, I am disturbed, or I need to detach. The moment you make the statement, you're creating the bondage that moment with the statement. Words are our bondage. We create moment-to-moment bondage in our life through words. Do you understand that?
Yes.
If you say, if you say, oh, life is suffering, the suffering has started the moment you said it. Okay, because life is a concept, suffering is a concept. You have put words together, and that words create that experience in your life. So be very, very careful of the words that you use in your life. Okay, the moment you say, I am something, I am Radhika, you're bound. You've used word for something that which you are, which is beyond words. Okay, the moment you say anything, the moment you open your mouth, you have entered Maya. That is why realization is Mauna, silence. In silence, there is no conceptualization. There's no bondage. There's no duality. The moment you say your class, your guru, I am Shishya, the moment you said that, you created duality. You understand? You are creating moment to moment prison for yourself with your words. So drop all words. And whatever you're saying is a lie. I told you. Stop saying lies. In what all you told, there are 100 lies. So Rama, you said, I need to become detached. Is that a truth or lie?
It's a truth.
It's a truth.
Yeah.
Okay, let us question that. So what is the truth? Truth means it's always there. Correct?
Yeah.
Right? Are you always attached?
Yes.
What are you attached to?
Family commitments, the daily things which are around.
Okay. You're attached? Okay, let me really see that. You go to sleep? What time do you go to sleep?
11 in the night.
11 in the night. So when you go to sleep, any guarantee you will wake up tomorrow morning?
No.
No. So when you go to sleep, you let go of everything. Your whatever you just mentioned, no? Family, job, responsibilities. You take them with you into
No.
sleep.
Uh, it'll
So
be in my mind. It'll be running in the mind, but I'm not
no,
taking it.
the mind itself. So did you have a good sleep last night?
Hopefully.
Did
Yeah.
you? Yes or no? Did you have a good, it's your own experience? I'm asking your experience. I'm not asking my experience. Did you have a good sleep last night?
No.
You didn't have. Did you
No.
have sleep day before yesterday?
Yes, I did.
So what was there in the sleep?
Peace.
Peace. That's called deep sleep. That's called sushupti. Okay. What you're experiencing now is jagrata. Correct? You understand? Waking state. What you're experiencing now is jagrata sthiti, waking state. You went into sushupti, a deep peace state. Now in the peace, you told, what did you take? You took your mind. Was the mind there in deep sleep?
No.
No. Then how can you tell where is the object of attachment?
Only during the sleep it is not there, but when I'm awake, it is fully bounded.
That's fine. Then you make the statement, then correct your statement. What you told is a lie. What is the correct statement?
When I'm awake, I'm attached to things.
Now is that also true? That's also false. What do you do when you're awake? First thing,
Daily routines, taking care of the
brush your
family.
teeth. You brush your
Yeah.
teeth.
Yeah.
You brush your teeth.
Yes.
When you're brushing your teeth, are you doing your office work?
No.
When you're doing your office work, can you do cooking?
No.
When you do your cooking, can you do your mortgage or homework or some other work? So where do you work?
In property management.
In property management. Okay. So when you're doing property evaluation or something, right? You have clients, right? When you're talking to the client, do you see your children in them and talk to them? No,
No.
right? So you're evidently it is very clear you are a chameleon. Have you heard of a chameleon?
Yes.
What does chameleon do?
It changes color based on the place it is.
Okay. Now, if I tell chameleon is it right for me to tell chameleon is attached to red? Is it a true statement?
No.
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 Chameleon's nature is to change. That means nature is detachment. If it is attached by nature, it cannot be anything apart from what it already is it's solidified. You understand?
Yeah.
Your
But
nature.
I have one question. Um, if you
Ah,
say that I am not attached, like when I'm brushing my teeth, I'm not doing physically doing other stuffs, but my mind, I'm thinking about work, what I have to complete, and what routines I have to do, what preparations I need to make before I go to office. So that keeps running in my mind. So isn't that an attachment?
no, that is an illusion of attachment. See, even in the mind, what is mind? Flow of thoughts. Do you have one thought?
No,
How
multiple
many
thoughts,
thoughts? How many thoughts you have?
4 or 5 minimum.
4 or 5. That's all in a day.
No, it keeps changing. I don't have counts of it.
Tell me, no, wake count. In a day, how many thoughts you have? Ravi, can you
I
go
have
on video? Huh? Rama?
7 or 8 thoughts.
7, 8 thoughts in a day.
Yeah, yeah.
So, according to modern research, an
Hmm.
average human being,
Hmm.
see, by the time I completed the sentence, you already had 70 thoughts. Okay. An average human being has over 70,000 to 80,000 thoughts per day. Okay. This is according to modern research. I'm not even talking about spirituality or yoga. Do you agree? When you wake up, the mind is constantly creating thoughts. Endless thoughts. Thoughts. Okay. Now, if you say 7 to 8 thoughts, that's 7 to 8 moments, right? Let me take what you only said. You said 7 to 8 thoughts. 7 to 8 thoughts to think, 7 to 8 thoughts, 7 to 8 moments, correct? And there are your waking hours, let's say 14 hours. In 14 hours, if you have 7 to 8 thoughts, what is happening in the rest of the time, which is 7 to 8 seconds, practically? So 13 hours, what are you doing? What is happening in the mind? Is the mind silent?
No.
No, mind is constantly creating thoughts. And the mind is constantly creating thoughts because it's a flow. It's like a river flowing, constantly flowing. It's not a pond, it's a river. You understand that?
Yeah.
It is verb, not a noun. You understand that? Mind is not a noun, it's a verb. It's constantly moving. Now, it's constantly moving, it's constantly changing. Can the change happen in an attachment?
No.
Once if there's attachment, it's solidified. There's no change possible. Okay, so you're telling mind is ice. Mind is not ice. Mind is like water. Correct? Ice, I would say, is attached. It's solid. It's solid to that form. It's attached. So how can you make the statement I'm attached? And that is about the mind. Forget about it. I've not even come to you yet. Are you the mind?
No.
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 Right? I am not the mind. That means even if you say the mind is attached, why are you telling I am attached? I am not the mind. I am not the mind. I am not attached to the mind also. That is why I go into Shushupti where there is no mind. If I was attached to the mind, I would carry the mind in the Sushupti also. Do you carry the mind in the Sushupti, in the deep sleep? No. The mind does not follow me everywhere. The world does not follow me everywhere. The body also does not follow me everywhere. Means I am not attached to the body. I am not attached to the mind. I am not attached to the world. My nature is detachment. And that's the truth. You understand?
Yeah.
My nature, my real nature is detachment because I am self, I am Atma. You understand? So in the last class, what it did was we understood. So I asked everybody a question to tell about themselves. Can you quickly tell me about yourself, Rama and Ravi? Ravi, let's start with Ravi.
Yeah. Um, my name is Ravi. I live in Germany. I'm working as a software engineer. I have a few hobbies like listening to music and playing cricket. I enjoy also watching cricket. My family, my parents, and my siblings live in Bangalore.
Okay, very good. Rama? And do you have any background, spiritual background, Ravi?
I've been listening to some audiobooks on spirituality and I've been attending Pallaviji's class about Gita Jyoti, so the sense of Bhagavad.
तो अब तक क्या समझ में आया? So what is spirituality?
Spirituality is about knowing the truth, and the truth is I'm not the mind, I'm not the body, I'm not the intellect.
Okay.
I'm just consciousness.
Okay.
It's whatever till now.
Very good. Very good. So you know that I'm not the body, I'm not the mind, I'm not the intellect, and I am consciousness. Right? You've got the teaching, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rama, can you quickly do an introduction?
I'm Rama. I'm working for a property management company into leasing part. Um, I'm new to UK. Like only one. It's just 1 year. I'm in UK. My background is from Chennai, basically based on Chennai.
Okay.
That's all.
Again, all of you are habituate. Surabhi ji, कुछ बोलना है? Anything to add? You want to add?
Yeah,
No?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Lokesh, you want to add anything?
Yeah, I need to tell you actually.
Ah.
I don't know. Whenever I listening to you, I forgot last class what I learned. No, I remember memorizing everything. But I was before joining the class, like you take 5-10 minutes people to come and join you, and I was reminding myself what I was learned last. If you will ask, and I don't have any answer what I learned last time.
You have no memory of what you learned last time.
Yeah, I forgot every word. I was trying. Yeah, when you are telling, then I memorize everything.
तो वो अच्छी बात है. Forgetfulness is very very nice. जो आपके हस्बैंड जो भी बोलते हैं वो भी भूल जाएंगे या वो याद
नहीं,
रखना?
वो तो मुझे सालों
वो
तक
क्या
याद रहना है.
वो याद रहेगा. गुरु ने बोला भूल जाएंगे. ठीक है. Okay, Lokesh, what do you remember from last class?
Sir, last class, yeah, like it was about again, like knowing the purpose of attending and how much percentage we know and self inquiry.
Okay.
You covered various topics, and
I'm not asking what I covered. I'm asking what you understood.
what I understood. Yeah. So I mean, I'm saying, okay, what I understood. There is a lot more to understand, but yeah, little thing what I understood was whatever I had thought I was, many things was not true actually. That is what I understood.
Okay,
So,
what
and
are true?
sorry,
What are the some things that are true? Many things are false. What are the some things that are true?
like I mean, the knowing about myself, right? So
who are you?
who, yeah, I mean, who am I? I'm yet to figure it out, sir.
Okay. Okay. So, Rama and Ravi, 0 points. 0 points to Gryffindor. I asked you to tell me about you, to introduce you. And what did you tell? Not even one thing about you.
Yeah,
What's that?
we told about our CV, right?
So you watched the video, Ravi?
Yes.
You watched the video. Even after watching the video, you're telling this.
Because I need to tell the truth, right? So otherwise, I don't have to.
Is this the truth? What you told me is the truth?
Whatever came to my mind right now, when you asked me, tell me about yourself, the first thing that came to my mind was my CV. But later I realized that it's not what you're asking.
Okay. So tell me now. Now you know what I'm asking. Tell me about you.
I'm the consciousness or Satchit Ananda Swarupa.
Okay. Rama, did you get what I'm trying to say? You told me about you. Whatever you told me about you is a lie. I'll tell you how it's a lie. You already understand how it's a lie?
No,
You don't understand. So what is the first thing that you told me?
I am Rama.
I am Rama. Are you Rama?
Yes,
What is Rama?
it's a name.
It's a name. Okay. Name is you.
Yes,
Name is you. Name is you, or you have been given a name.
I have been given a name.
If name is you, so what you're saying is, I am not independent of a name. Is that statement true? I don't exist without a name. Is that statement true?
Yes.
Okay. Before the name was given to you, were you there?
No. But how do I identify who I am? Like when there are so many people, so how do you differentiate each person?
Wait,
Isn't it by a name?
the name has a transactional value. I'm not
No.
denying the transaction value. I am asking about its essential truth. Okay. So a transactional value is created for transaction purpose. I'm not questioning that. I'm not telling drop your name. I am questioning when the statement when you make, I am the name. If you tell me I use the name in the world for discrimination or division so that people recognize, that's all fine. But you made the statement, I am the name. So my question to you is, if you are the name, that means you don't exist without the name. Is that statement true?
No. No.
You exist without the name. Before the child is christened, name, the child is there. In the deep sleep, when there is peace that you experienced the day before yesterday, is a name there?
No.
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 Are you there?
Yes, I am.
So, what do I conclude? I am not
Intellect.
my name.
Um,
I have a name. Okay, I have a name. I have a name at home. I have a name at office. I have a name somewhere else. I have a name that I use. But name is not me. Is that clear?
right.
I am and what I have, I'm mixing up. Okay. Now, what happens when you mix up what I am and what I have? That's called Maya.
Yeah.
That's called suffering. I have a body. Okay. But when I become the body, I'm in trouble. I have a role. When I become the role, I'm in trouble. So, entire spirituality is understanding the distinction between what I am and what I have. To understand, what I have is an appearance, it comes and it goes. What I am is eternal. Okay? So, I'm mixing up that which is eternal with something that is appearing. And what I have is an object. You understand? It's an object. Name is an object. It's a mental object. Okay, body is a physical object. Dress is a physical object. I have the dress. But just because I wear the dress, am I the dress?
No.
No. In the same way, in your Shushupti, you were there? Deep
No.
sleep? You were there. You were there. Somebody was there to tell there is peace.
Right.
So you were there, but nothing else was there. There was no object. Then when you woke up, you wore the body as if you're wearing a dress. But this time, you make a mistake. When you wear a dress, you don't have a feeling that I am the dress. Like when you get into the car, you never make the statement, I am the car. You drive a car?
No.
No. So have you gone into a car?
Yes.
When you go into the car, do you tell I am the car?
No. I don't.
But we put on the dress in the waking state. We put on a different dress in the dream state. And we start telling, I am the dress. I am the body. You understand?
Yes.
You are not the name. You are not the body. And then what you told, roles. I am engineer. I am property manager. Is that you?
No.
It is what you do. It is a role that you play.
Mm.
So you are given some money to play that role for some time. Correct? Are you always that role? Are you always
No.
property manager?
No.
Ravi, are you always software engineer?
No.
You are given some money to play the role of a software engineer. Now, what do you call somebody who has been given money to play some role?
Actor.
Actor, Rajnikant. Okay? The actor is paid some money to play the role momentarily. Okay. And in the case of an actor, that actor will play for 6 months or 1 year. In your case, you get paid for 30, 40 years. That's all. There is no difference. Please understand. You understand? Is it clear?
Yes.
You play the role of a software engineer. You play the role of a project manager. Tomorrow you'll get promotion, you'll become something else. But are you that?
No.
No. Now you tell me. So what you're not is clear?
Yes.
Whatever you told me, you're not that. I'm not, the name is clear. I'm not, body is clear.
Yeah.
I'm not, mind is clear.
Right.
I am not, my profession is clear. What are you? Ravi?
Consciousness.
What is consciousness? That's another word.
Atma.
What is Atma?
Guruji, what about when somebody says, I'm a human being?
I'm a human being. I'll see that also. Are you a human being? What makes you tell you're a human being?
That is a type of category, right?
Have you met any human beings in the world?
Yes.
What is a human being?
Human being, yeah, everybody who's attending the class today, they are all human beings.
What means what? How do we know? For all you know, Ravi is a AI bot. He's a software engineer anyway. 3D projection. See, so we say we are human being, Homo sapien. Human being means there's a human, there are two words to it. Human, being. Okay? Human and being. Human is the aspect of body, mind, and intellect. Okay, which has gone through evolution. It has come after millions and millions of years of evolution. What? So Darwin said, from monkey he became man. Okay, so the evolution, there's a biological evolution, there's a psychological evolution, there's an intellectual evolution. And the human aspect is a result of evolution. So the nervous system is what makes a human. Because in the human body there's an advanced nervous system, and an advanced the nervous system is 3 parts, and no other animal has the faculty of this nervous system. Okay, that makes a human. Now there's a human, and then there's a being. What is the being part? The being is Atma, self, that which animates the human part, which is the machine. So I am a combination of Atma, I'm the being using a human body. You understand? You please understand. People think spirituality means it's a journey of a human trying to become divine. No, it is actually realizing I am divine. I am the being operating through a human body. Do you understand? But in the process of the operation, I have forgotten that I am the being. I have become the human. You understand? So it's like this. I wear glasses, and when I wear glasses, I forget I'm wearing glasses. The glass becomes part of my eyes. In the same way, the being, the Atma, the self is pure. It's called pure awareness. It is beyond birth, beyond death, birthless, deathless, untainted, detached, pure. It's called Shiva or Brahman. Is that part clear? It's called Parabrahman, beyond creation, pure consciousness. Okay. Now, in that Parabrahman, there's a dream that appears, like a dream. The world appears like a dream. To experience a dream, that self, the only way to experience a dream is through a body. Okay. Through like how you dream. Let's say you are craving to eat, craving to go to Paris in the waking state. Then you go into sleep, you project a Paris, a dream Paris. Okay. Or let's say San Francisco. Ravi wants to go to San Francisco. You project a SF, Now, the only way you can experience SF that you have created, that you have projected, which is not real, but which you have projected, is through a dream body, correct? So another dream body you create, and you enter the dream body and experience the SF. In the same way, Paramatma, there's nothing in Paramatma. Paramatma alone exists. Parabrahma alone exists. Okay, consciousness alone is there. There's nothing apart from consciousness. In that consciousness, a dream appears. Okay, and the only way to experience the dream is through a body. So many bodies are created, and the Paramatma enters the body as Atma. Okay, and experiences. Now, the problem that happens is, in the process of experiencing the world, the being forgets itself and becomes the body mind and the roles, and starts identifying with all the programs and the experiences, karma of the body and mind. And then starts the whole journey of Punarapi Jananam, Punarapi Maranam. The cycle of birth and rebirth. Okay. This is called Maya. Nothing is there. Nothing is happening to Atma. But the Atma has forgotten. Momentarily it forgets who it is and start identifying. For example, you have gone to SF, San Francisco, in the dream, and somebody kidnaps you in San Francisco. Okay. And starts beating you, torturing you. And you start telling, oh, I'm suffering, I'm suffering. Oh God, why did you do this to me? Now, who is suffering?
The dream body.
The dream body. Okay. But who is suffering?
The Atma.
No, the Atma is peaceful, sleeping. Ravi is sleeping in the bed in Germany.
But why sleeping also he is suffering, Guruji?
That now you have to understand. There are two levels of reality parallelly happening. There's a level of reality called Ravi, who is sleeping in Germany.
Yeah.
And there's a Ravi who is in San Francisco in the dream. Correct?
Yeah.
Now, between this and the Ravi who is in San Francisco is actually Ravi who's in Germany only.
Yeah.
Ravi who's in San Francisco has forgotten he is Ravi in Germany and has chosen to forget and experience this San Francisco. Correct?
Yeah.
Now, when he says, I am suffering, when he says I, who is he referring to?
That Atma only.
He's referring
No,
to? He's
the
referring
Ravi in San
to Ravi.
Francisco.
He's
San
referring to the real
Person
Ravi.
in Germany.
But while he's referring to the real Ravi, he is
Who is
confusing
the real Ravi?
San
Who is
Francisco.
the real? Who is the real Ravi?
Okay, let me start from beginning. Ravi is in Germany. Where are you? Forget Ravi. Lokeshji, where are you?
I am in UK, sir.
First, you come on the screen. No, I can't see.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
You are in UK in the garden. Okay. You have a strong desire to go somewhere. Where do you want to go, sir?
I'll go to Bangalore.
Bangalore. Already too many people here. Don't come. Okay. So you have a strong desire to go to Bangalore, but you can't go because you are not getting leaves. So you
Exactly. It is the real situation, actually.
I know, sir. So you think Guru doesn't have all these powers? I know everything. So you can't go to Bangalore. So you fall asleep and you create a Bangalore of your own in your dream, and you forget that you are in UK, and you create a dream body, and you start experiencing Bangalore. And when you're experiencing Bangalore, it is a real experience. Please understand. It is not a dream experience. When you're from a point of view of location UK, it's dream. But from the point of location Bangalore, it's a real experience. Is that part clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what have you understood from this so far? I have understood that my mind has the ability to project a world. Correct? It has ability to cover the truth. Correct? That I am sleeping in UK.
Yeah.
The fact that you are experiencing Bangalore means the mind is covering the real truth that you're in UK. Correct?
Yeah.
There's a covering and there's a projection. This is called, in the language of Vedanta, Avarana and Vikshepa. Maya means Avarana and Vikshepa. Avarana means covering. The truth is covered. What is the truth? You are in UK is covered. It's completely covered. And the covering is so strong that you don't even for a second think, hey, right, yesterday I was sleeping in UK. How come I'm in Bangalore? You never think that. In Bangalore, it's so real. If somebody
It's
asks
so real, yeah.
you, you will tell, oh, I was yesterday in Vidyarthi Bhavan eating dosa. Right? The covering, that is a level of covering. Correct? It's called Avarna. And Avarna is the projection. Sorry, it's a covering. And then there is Vikshepa. Okay, the covering is done. Now Bangalore is to be projected. And the Bangalore is projected. Right? The whole city is projected, thousands of people, and nobody's there. Nothing is there. But everything is projected as if it's real. And you're also projected. Another body is projected. Okay, the body in UK is the same body in the Bangalore?
No.
No, it's a dream body. But
it's a dream body.
It's real. You will tell, you'll have tummy, somebody will tell, what sir, you've gone and put on weight. You'll tell, yeah, I've been eating too much. Then I have...
Bangalore body will have more weight.
More weight. Okay. Never for a second you will think, oh, this is a dream body. Will you ever think?
No.
You will think it is real. Okay. So the mind so far has taught me that it can cover my reality. It can project another reality, or not reality. It can project another dream. It can put me inside a body and make me forget the real body. And it can make me interact with bodies that are not there as if they're there.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, and then in the Bangalore, somebody kidnaps you. They know that your UK return, iske paas paisa hoga. Then somebody kidnaps you and starts torturing you. My question is, who is the one who is suffering?
Well, the suffering can reach the real body actually. But
no.
If not, then the suffering
can reach the... If suffering... Just 1 minute. If the suffering can reach the real you in UK, that means if you win a lottery in Bangalore, can you take it back to UK?
No. That's not possible. But the feelings can be felt. That's what I'm saying. But sometimes it is not felt also. So it is just the dream body only experiencing it.
A dream body experiencing it, correct?
Yeah.
So that is the dream body real?
Dream body is not real.
Is the suffering real?
Suffering is real for the dream body.
Suffering is real for the dream body when it is momentarily identifying with the dream body. Suffering is real for Lokesh when Lokesh is forgotten the UK and is identified with the Bangalore Lokesh. Let's say momentarily you get the illumination or understanding. Hey, I was there in UK. How did I come to Bangalore? Oh, this is just a dream. Then what happens to the suffering?
Sorry, what's the question last?
The moment you realize that what you're experiencing is a dream and you're actually in, what happens to the suffering of the Bangalore?
Oh, yeah. Suffering, it goes away, basically.
Rama, what happens to suffering?
It vanishes.
Ravi, clear?
Yeah.
Radhika, following?
Yes, Guruji. Yeah.
Surabhi, following? Okay. So, the moment you realize that this is a dream, it's a dream experience, and the Avarana goes. Okay? But the Vikshepa is still there. You're still seeing the Bangalore, the Vikshepa is there. The projection is there. But the covering of who you are is gone now. What happens to suffering? The suffering ceases.
Yeah.
And the same thing happens to in life. Okay? In life, what you're experiencing now is also like the dream Bangalore only. Okay? It's a projection of the mind. The body that you feel you're inside, is another projection. And the experiences you are having, it's all a projection. Okay, but it seems so real because you're identified with the mind and the body. The moment you realize who you really are, I am the being, I am the self, untouched, who is of a higher dimension. Okay, but it also pervades this dimension, this reality. Like there's a reality of UK, location UK, which is a higher reality. Then there's a lower reality, location Bangalore. Correct. Now both these are simultaneously happening. You understand? In the same way, there is Atma. Okay, it's a higher dimension than the waking state. Which what
Guru,
you
we can't hear you.
We can't hear you.
now is that okay?
Yeah,
now
it is okay.
Why did you lose me?
Well, you were mentioning two realities happening simultaneously.
Two realities happening simultaneously. The reality of UK, the reality of Bangalore. Now I'm telling you, the actual reality is Atma, self, consciousness. Which is what you are. And you are dreaming of this experience that you're experiencing now. Just like how Bangalore is a dream, for the location UK, that UK is also a dream. And when location UK realizes, I am not location UK, I am real consciousness, Shiva himself. I am not Jiva, I am Shiva. Then suffering in UK also ceases. Then there's no suffering in UK, no suffering in Bangalore, no suffering in anywhere. And this becoming free from suffering and realizing my true nature as Atma is called realization. It's called Jivan Mukti. And it happens when? Not when you die. Okay? Jivan Mukti is not, realization is not, oh, at the time of death. No. When I'm alive, when with the mind and body fully functioning in the world, I realize I am the self. Brahma Satya, Jagat Mithya. Okay? Now, this realization is not something esoteric, is not something supernatural, is not something mystical. Okay? It's not magical. Okay? Somebody will touch your head, then something will happen. Then you will see all the worlds and ghosts and light, and God will appear in front of you with 4 hands. None of that will happen. It is a crystal clear clarity of who I am. It's a deep intuitive knowledge. It's called Gnana. Okay? Any doubts? It's a deep clarity of knowing. Any doubts? So the example given in Vedanta is, there is somebody going in the forest. They see a snake. Then they start getting afraid. Then somebody puts a torch and they realize, oh, it's just a rope. Because of the darkness, a rope is appearing as a snake. Now, where did the snake come from? Where does the snake come from?
The projection of the mind.
It is a
Imagination.
mental projection. Okay, that mental projection causes mental disturbance, right? In the same way, all our disturbances in life is because of mental projection. Then somebody puts a light. Then the truth of the snake is revealed. It's just a rope. So that light is called Gnana. The Gnana is a process of questioning by the Guru. The Guru questions your concepts. Then you're able to see the truth as it is. That the self is real. I am the being. Okay. Any doubts so far? So human being is clear?
In the last few seconds were stuck. There was some problem in your connection. The video got frozen.
Is it clear? You're able to hear me now?
I'm able to hear you now. But can you please repeat the last couple of statements?
So the conclusion that I make is, you said I'm a human being. Okay. Is that statement true, Lokesh? I'm a human being.
Yes, Guruji.
So let's say you go into the, what is that, Bangalore
Hmm.
dream. So I ask you the question, are you a human being? What will you say?
I am being.
In Bangalore, you'll say I am being. Now where are you telling you I'm human being? Are you a human being or are you being?
In Bangalore, you mean in the dream?
A dream.
In the dream, maybe I don't know. I'll have to go into the dream.
In the
No,
dream,
so basically, if you ask me right now in this thing, yes, I'm a being at the moment.
you're
So in the
always
real world, I would say I'm a being
you're
with a
always
human
the being operating through a human machine.
machine.
You're not the machine. The machine is constantly changing. And the machine doesn't exist. Please understand. The location Bangalore doesn't exist. It's a
Yeah.
projection. Okay, it's a momentary projection. It doesn't exist at all. The world doesn't exist. The body doesn't exist. Being alone is real. And the being is called Paramatma, Parabrahma, Atma, Narayana, Shiva. All same name. They all mean the same
Yeah.
thing. So in the teaching, in these sessions, I'll be using the word consciousness, pure awareness, Brahman, Shiva, Atma. When I'm using this word, they all mean the same thing, which is self. Okay? Any doubt? Radhika, you had a question?
So, Guruji, is death a dream or reality?
Tell me from what I just told.
I think it's a dream because we always exist. I always exist.
Ah. So what is death?
A
Death
dream,
would be
transit.
Death is a dream. It's a projection.
no, Guruji. Death is the what is that? The end of the human body.
Are you the human body?
No,
Then
I am the being because you said, is it real? Yes, the death is real where it is the end of the human body.
Arey Baba, let's say you are in Bangalore. Okay?
This is real world, right?
Wait. No. Dream. You're in the dream. You're in the dream. You're in Bangalore. Whenever I'm saying you're in Bangalore, you're in the dream. Okay?
Okay.
You're in Bangalore in the dream, and you are driving a car. You meet with an accident, and
Yeah.
there's a death. Okay? And you wake up. Now, what do you tell? Do you tell I died?
Hmm.
Did you
Okay.
tell the body died, my dream body died, I didn't die? Is there any sense to tell that statement, make that statement? You simply tell it was a dream. Whatever happened, doesn't matter, it was a dream, it was a projection. Correct?
Yeah.
Same way, from the point of view of self, Atma, from the point of view of being, it's all, the question itself is irrelevant.
So whatever is happening in this, we are thinking it's real, but it is all dream. You're saying
Who's we?
this self inquiry is also dream.
No, self-inquiry, yes. Self-inquiry is a dream. The only difference is the self-inquiry is a dream it's a final dream. It's a dream to wake up from the dream. For example, let's say in your dream, you're in Bangalore and you go to Bannerghatta. In the Bannerghatta, there's a tiger that comes. Okay, the tiger starts chasing you. Then the chasing of the tiger wakes you up. Suddenly you wake up, oh, and then you realize it was a dream. Now the tiger was part of the dream, okay, but it was the cause for you to wake up from the dream. You understand? In the same way, everything is Maya, including the teaching is Maya. But the teaching is different because the teaching will wake you up from the dream. That's the only difference. Everything else will put you more into a dream.
Yeah.
Only the Atma Gnana will liberate you from the dream. So Maya is of two types. Maya is Avidya Maya and Vidya Maya. Please understand. Maya is Avidya Maya and Vidya Maya. Avidya Maya is ignorance of your true self. Vidya Maya is the Guru appears in your life. Guru is also part of the Maya. Please understand. Guru is also projection. Why? Because when you're deep sleep, where is the Guru? Can Guru follow you into deep sleep?
No.
No. Guru appears at the time when you're ready to become free from the Maya, Avidya Maya. Then the Guru gives a teaching using the words of Maya, but those words in the teaching and the interaction will wake you up. Okay, that's the only difference. It's called Vidya Maya.
Okay. So another thing is with this dream and the real world. Okay. So the real world can actually, in that example of UK and Bangalore. So I can actually, in some dreams, I can actually experience the dream and wake up, while the dream doesn't have the visibility of the UK world at all. So just like that, if this present world is a dream, then we cannot see that. I mean, probably it is true, but whereas the other side, they might be able to feel whatever we experience, some of the feelings at least, just like the dream.
Okay, let's do practical. Let's enough of theory. Let's directly go and put this into experience. Okay, that's why I told the process of direct path is not theoretical, not left to imagination or mysticism. It is based on my current experience. Okay, so now close your eyes, all of you. First, come on video. Surabhi, sun rahi? Panna, are you listening? Dina, पन्ना जी समझ में आ रहा है अभी तक क्या बोला मैंने?
हाँ
सुरभि जी समझ में आया? डिस्कशन समझ में आया?
तो कुछ ड्रीम समझ में आ रहे हैं?
Rama, are you back?
Yes.
Okay, so okay, everybody's here. Now, close your eyes. Relax. Think of an apple. Think of apple. Now, think of flower. Now, think of a river. Visualize it. Visualize a river. Now, think of eye. Just pure eye. Eye. मैं. Close your eyes. Open your eyes. So, Ravi, when you think of eye, what appears? What is that?
For me, I visualized, or in Kannada we call it Deepa, Jyoti. So I visualized a lamp and it is lit and there was light.
No, that is visualization. Don't visualize. Like how when I tell apple, right? An apple image comes up, correct?
Yeah.
So I want you to not do it with will. In the sense, I don't want you to visualize. I want you to move your attention to I. Have the thought I and see what comes up. Okay. Again, don't create it. See the response for that question that you put. Okay. Like for example, when I told apple, an apple appears, object appears. flower appears, right? So spontaneously something appears. Now, again, close your eyes. All of you close your eyes. Let's start, go from outside to inside. From the outside, an object. I'll state an object and see the response to it. Mango. Sky. Moon. Eye. Eye. Open your eyes. Rama, what is the response for eye?
I'm not sure whether it is right, but I was relating all the objects which you said. Uh, like I have an
What comes in your
idea.
mind when you say eye?
A person standing there with near the sky.
Okay. Lokesh?
Sir, this time, the second time, I was full of darkness.
Eye is always just pure silence. A person is an object. It's not I. You understand? How do I know that? A person, the image body, no, it's a body. It's an appearance, not real. Are you the body?
No.
Right? What is I? So, Ravi?
So this time, I could, when you said I, the previous object was moon, and it was mango, sky, moon. And when you said I, the first thought that came to my mind was somebody witnessing the moon or watching the moon. So there was no
Exactly. Yes.
object to it,
No
but only
object. It is
witness.
pure subject. You understand? Objects can have a form and name. Name and form is always for an object. Subject is always nameless, formless, pure. The moment you ask, who am I? Or I, go to I, immediately the mind shuts down because the mind cannot conceptualize I. Mind can conceptualize some character called Rama, Ravi, Lokesh with some face and all that, but that's not I. That's a projection. Okay, that's still an object. Whatever the mind throws up, it will be an object. The mind can never show the subject. So when you inquire, who am I? All questions, words, mind, body dissolves into pure consciousness. Only silence remains. I alone remains. That's why Ramana Maharshi used to tell, ask, who am I? Any question you ask, you say, who am I? Because the problem is identifying an object, forgetting the subject. The real subject is I. And now you tell me, the I. So is it clear? Panna, Beena, Radhika, what happened to you when you ask I?
Yeah, I mean, first I saw all objects. For I, it turned to me like I felt my breath.
Correct. The breath is I.
No.
The breath is object.
Yeah.
What is I?
Nothing.
Nothing is what you are. Nothing is Paramatma. Now, to get this simple, so Surabhi, आपने किया? सुरभि जी कहाँ गए? पन्ना जी? नहीं, आप म्यूट पे है.
It comes myself.
So what is the experience of yourself?
I just see my picture only.
The picture that I see of myself is not me, it's a picture.
Yes, it's picture, yes.
I am not the picture. I am just a pure existence. Okay? Panaji,
Yes.
man shant hota hai when you ask I. When you take the awareness to the back to the I, source, who am I? The mind becomes silent. Projection stops. The identification stops. Just a pure witnessing, silence remains. And that is called Atma. And that is what you are. And that is birthless, deathless, diseaseless, okay? Beyond experience, just the pure, ever shining truth. Any doubts?
So when they say energy can neither be created nor be destroyed, I think it's the same.
Energy can neither created nor be destroyed. It's still in the realm of projection. Energy is also projection. I is beyond energy. I is
Isn't also a form of energy?
No, I is consciousness, beyond energy. Okay? I is just a pure awareness. Awareness, not energy.
Okay.
Okay. Energy is movement. Energy is Shakti. The I is just boundaryless, pure existence. You understand? So if I have to tell, so I'll give you another example of what is energy and consciousness. There is an ocean. What is the ocean made up of?
Water.
Water. In the ocean, there are many things. There are waves, many waves, thousands or millions of waves. Then there are whirlpools. There is tsunami. Okay. Then there are bubbles. Correct. What are all these things made up of?
Water.
Water. Right. What is the ocean?
Water.
Water. In the same way, the pure I is like water. Energy is the ocean. And the waves are individual objects, individual bodies. Now, the problem is, wave is also water, please understand. But the wave, it comes up and it feels, oh, I am born now. You understand? The wave comes up, it feels, oh, I am born. Then it already sees some other waves, bigger waves. Or then it says, oh, there are so many big waves, I have to compete. I also become big wave. Then it sees some wave crashing. Oh, then it calls out some waves dying. From the waves perspective, there is a wave and there are multiple waves and many things. And then there's an ocean, which is the world full of energy. Okay. Now, from the perspective of water, what is happening?
It's energy flowing through water, right?
The energy, which is the ocean and the waves and the movement and everything, does it affect water?
No.
There's a rise. Both the kinetic energy, potential energy, the rise, the fall, the depth, and the whirlpool, all that is energy movement. Doesn't make any sense to water?
No.
Water is a principle beyond the movement. It is beyond the stillness of the wave or the movement of the wave. It is beyond both stillness and movement. It is beyond both positive. It is the real principle. You understand? Now, the same thing in your life. You are like water. You are consciousness. Okay? And the wave is body and mind. And the ocean is the world. The body, mind, world are appearing in the consciousness, which is water. From the point of view of individual, Jiva, there is Jiva and other Jivas and Jagat. And Ishvara, I don't know. Lord, I don't know, which is water. Okay? But The Guru comes and the teaching of the Vedanta is Tattvamasi, you are that. Who is that? The wave is nothing but water only. When the wave realizes it is water, now is that a true realization or a false realization? Wave realizing it is water is a truth or false?
Truth.
It is a truth. The wave is nothing but water. No matter how it is, if it is small, if it's big, if it's crashing, if it's rising, it is water only. The moment the wave realizes it's water, it becomes free from the notion of the wave. It becomes free from all concepts and it remains as a pure existence. And that is called mukti. And what is that? What is water? I just told you. I. The moment you ask, who am I? You become water. You realize I'm water. You don't get it. You realize it's there. You are water. You don't become water. The wave does not have to become water. Please understand. Okay? That is why the teaching is Tattvamasi. You are that. You don't. It's not that you will become.
You're already.
You are that. The wave is water. But the silly wave is thinking it is something else. That is the problem in life. So, and what is the solution for somebody who's thinking there's something? Is clarity. Now, if you go and tell the wave, oh, wave, come here. I'll make you water. To become water, you have to do 108 Surya Namaskaras. You have to do tapasya for 1,000 years. You have to do chanting of 1 crore name, water, 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 water. Okay? You have to go to all pilgrimages in the ocean. Doesn't make any sense. That is why our Upanishads say, in the Upanishad there's a statement, na karmana, repeat after me, na karmana,
Na karma.
na prajaya,
Na prajaya.
na dhanena,
Na dhanena,
yage naikena,
yage naikena,
udattva manushuhu.
tattvamanushu.
The Upanishad say, na karmana. Lokesh, you following?
Yes, sir. I'm following.
Na karmana. No action will lead you to realization. It's all actions are wave trying to do some action to become water. It is silly. It is only reinforcing the concept that I'm not water. No karmana, no prajaya, not by having children, not by community. No dhanena, not by getting wealth. Tyage naike amtat, only by tyaga. Tyaga of what? Tyaga of family. Tyaga of job. No.
Concept.
Only by dropping the concept I'm a wave. The only thing that is preventing you from realizing your Brahman is you're holding on to Jiva. I am Jiva. It is a false concept. And the Guru comes and helps you drop the concept. Guru's job is not to make you drop your husband, wife, children, job. That's nonsense. You drop your foolishness. The wave has to drop its foolishness that I'm wave. That's all. Any doubts? Is it difficult? It's not difficult. Just ask who, just ask I. Immediately, your mind shuts down. Okay? No mind. No thought, no suffering. Is that not clear? Radhika?
Guruji, then what is the significance of Nama Japa? In this, when we say that no action required, na karmena, na karmena.
Yeah. So the Nama Japa, the significance of all sadhana. So you're asking me what is the significance of Nama Japa? Japa is a sadhana, Japa sadhana, right? So you understand sadhana?
Practice,
Practice,
like.
right? So sadhana is action. Nama Japa is an action. It's a verbal action. Action is of 4 types: Kaya, Vacha, Manasa, Buddhya. Okay? Nama Japa is, it can be verbal action or mental action. Action all actions, na karmana, actions will not lead you to realization. But the sadhana will prepare you for receiving the gnana. Okay, so why namajapa? Is namajapa important? Absolutely. So namajapa will prepare you to receive the grace from the Guru. It purifies the mind. See, to come to this level of listening to the teaching is not easy. It's called, Krishna tells in the Gita, Bahunam Janmanamante. After many billions of lifetimes of ignorance, somebody comes to meet a Guru, Sadguru, and get Gnana and become free. Okay? And that Gnana is always it's available everywhere. See, all Upanishads are available in internet. There are books, there is internet gurus, everything is available. Okay, Tatvamasi, everywhere is some sticker you read anywhere in India. If you go, that Shivoham is written. But that Gnana, it doesn't hit, it doesn't click. For the click to happen, you have to get a Karana Guru. Karana Guru means a living master who will take you through a step-by-step process and do a surgery on you. Practically do a surgery on you. That's what Krishna did to Arjuna on the battlefield. It's a surgery. Okay? The surgery is called process of Vedanta Gnana. Now, all sadhana is so that you prepare for the surgery. You understand? But Gnana is not result of sadhana. Gnana is result of teaching of Guru. But getting Guru is a result of all the punya karma and sadhana. You understand?
Yeah.
Made out? So now that doesn't mean after Gnana, what happens? You can't predict what happens after Gnana. Somebody like Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, before Gnana, before Atma Gnana, he was a priest in the Dakshineshwar temple, Mother Kali. He used to do puja. Then he meets his guru, Karana Guru, Totapuri, who comes and gives him the Vedanta Gnana. And Ramakrishna Paramahamsa is established in Sahaja Samadhi, realization. Then, next morning, he goes to give Sandhya Vandana, Arghya, the sun. When he goes to give Arghya, he can't do it. he's like, for whom should I give Arghya? I alone exist. Okay? For whom should I give offering? I am consciousness. Consciousness alone exists. That is one category. Then there's another category of Gnani who continues to chant the name. Like Hanuman. Hanuman is a Gnani. Hanuman just chants the name of Rama, Rama, Rama. Now the Gnani, depending on what role they have to play, conscious role that they have to play in the world, they might behave in a certain way. So they might continue Nama Japa for teaching other people, for bringing that culture, keeping up that culture. See, if all the Gnanis after Gnana tell, oh, all the Vedas are useless, I've got Gnana, now all this is useless. It's like you need, from going to Bangalore to Mysore, you need a map. Okay. So go to point A to point B, you use a map. Once you reach point B, you don't need the map anymore because you already reached. In the same way, somebody who's already reached, it's called a Gnani. For a Gnani, everything is useless. Guru is useless, scripture is useless, everything is useless because Gnani is already reached. But the Gnani continues to uphold the tradition and the system of maybe yoga, sadhana, pranayama, teaching, Vedanta, Veda, so that the society doesn't get disturbed. If the person who has reached to point Mysore destroys all the maps, then how will people who are still in Bangalore reach Mysore? Right? In the same way, the Gnani may or may not, depending on the role that the Gnani is playing, continue different actions. But please don't think realization is a result of action. No. Realization is a result of Gnana. No action. That you're asking me the question. The wave in the ocean chants water, water, water billion times. Is there any use? it has to realize that it is water. Not chant it is water, water, water. You understand? Forget wave. You are thirsty. Let's say you are thirsty. You are thirsty and you say water, 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 water. Is your thirst quenched? No. No, right? Then how can the thirst of realization be quenched by chanting the name? But chanting the name is the greatest sadhana. Okay, it is the simplest and the greatest sadhana, no doubt about it. But it's a sadhana. The chanting of the name of the Lord purifies you. But the purity is a preparation. It's not the end. You understand?
Yes, yes.
Any other doubts?
I have a question, Guruji.
Yeah.
So, taking the dream and reality topic about when a person becomes a jnani, when you extrapolate it to the dream and waking state. So, when a person realizes that he was dreaming all the way, he will not continue to be in that dream, right? He will wake up. So when he gets to know that all this was a dream, he will not try to continue the dream. But when in this reality, when I become the jnani or possess this jnana, why would I want to continue in this reality?
Okay. So the question is, after gnana, why do I want to continue the reality? The question is from whose perspective?
My perspective.
Who is my means who? The question is from the perspective of jiva, agnana, wave.
Yeah.
From your perspective, you are telling, see, for the wave, there's one wave. Let's assume it's you. You are one wave. There's another wave, which is ordinary wave. But that wave is a gnani. Okay, gnani wave. Agnani wave, gnani wave. Now the question is a wave. Why didn't he go back? Right? That's the question.
Sorry, there was a disturbance in the video. I could not hear you.
Okay, so there is a agnani wave.
Yeah.
Jiva. Then there's another wave with body and mind, which is a gnani, correct? Who has realized it is water. So there's a wave that is realized it is water. There's a wave that is realized it is not water. Who is the question for? For the wave that is not realized it is water. Okay, correct?
No, the question is by the realized wave, right? So once the wave has realized, why does it continue to be a wave? Or that's the question.
That who is asking the question? Realized wave is not asking. You are asking, right?
Yeah.
Gnani is not asking. Gnani does not have this question. Please understand. This question is your question. No Gnani has ever asked, why should I live? The question is not for the Gnani. The question is in the ignorance. Now, in the ignorance, what happens is, from your point of view, you're asking, why is the Gnani still there? But actually, the Gnani is not there. There's no person there anymore. The person is in your mind. From the Gnani's perspective, water alone is there. Water alone is talking, water alone is speaking, water alone is doing. There's nobody to even ask the question, why are you speaking, why are you talking? No. The individual is completely dissolved. I'll give you the answer. Okay. So Sri Ramakrishna Paramahansa used to tell a story. There is so is my video clear?
Yeah, it's clear.
So Ramakrishna Paramahansa used to tell a story. There's a salt doll. The salt doll is there, and the salt doll is in the world interacting. And somebody tells the salt doll, you have great relatives, ancestry called the ocean. Someday you should make the pilgrimage to the ocean. So salt doll goes to the ocean, and it goes inside the ocean. What happens to salt doll?
Dissolves.
Is there salt doll after that?
No.
No. In the same way, the wave which realizes I'm water, the individuality, the sense of I am a separate individual dissolves into water. For that wave Water alone remains. And all this is from the outer perspective. Gnani's perspective, there is no Agnani, there is no ignorance, there is no world, there is no me, there is no you. There is only consciousness. Okay, so Gnani never gets the question, why should I live? That's an absurd question. Because who is I? The moment you ask the question, why should I live? Again, you are referring to a role. Gnani has realized I'm not the role. The question is itself irrelevant. But from the other people point of view, who are ignorant, other ways, they still think, oh, Gnani is talking, Gnani is speaking, Gnani is doing. But from the Gnani's perspective, neither he's doing, neither he's listening, neither he's talking, neither he's blessing, neither he's doing anything. He is a pure witness. From Krishna's perspective, Krishna is not doing anything. From Arjuna's perspective, Krishna is sitting, riding the chariot, he's giving strategies to kill, he's doing cheating, everything from Arjuna's perspective. But from Krishna's perspective, he's a non-doer. He is just a witness. And that witnessing is called Krishna consciousness. People think Krishna is Krishna's body. No, that is why we put an idol of Krishna. But Krishna is not Krishna body. Krishna is consciousness. And that consciousness is just pure witnessing, non-doing, non-reacting, non-conceptualizing. So your question is from a point of view of wave. You understand? Ravi?
Still not clear. For example, Krishna is still teaching Arjuna. He's still doing certain things, right?
That is from Arjuna's point of view. That is from our point of view. From Krishna's point of view, he's not doing. For example, there is water. In the ocean, there is ocean, whirlpool, there is foam, there is wave. Then you'll go and tell the water, Arey Baba, there's a wave, right? You'll go and tell the water, hey, water, you're doing all these things. You're becoming a wave, you're splashing, you're creating a whirlpool. Does it make sense to the water? Water will just tell, I am. Okay? But something is happening. In the same way, Krishna is a pure witness. He's a non-doer. Please understand. Although Krishna's body is doing something, Krishna doesn't have the slightest illusion that I am doing something. That is why Krishna has caused the death of thousands of millions of people. Correct? You know how many people died in the Mahabharata? 40 lakh people, 4 million people. Okay, it's a historic event. 40 million people died in the Mahabharata. And Krishna, out of that 40 million, a significant percentage of deaths were caused by Krishna. Okay? So Krishna will get that karma. It's an action, right? It's a cause and effect. It's an action. But there is no karma for Krishna because he's a non-doer. He's a pure witness. Okay? The pure consciousness uses the body and mind for Lok Kalyan. And whatever is done through that body and mind is not for individual. Please understand. Another difference. Whatever is done through the body mind of a Gnani is not for selfish reason. It's for Lok Kalyan. Whatever Krishna does throughout his life, he teaches, he dances, he sings, he does politics, he kills some demons, whatever he does, there is no selfish interest. There's no notion of self. Everything is the pure action. Okay, it's called Naishkarmya. Naishkarmya means non-doing. Doing, but non-doing. So I'll take up, this is just a second session. In the upcoming session, there's a session dedicated to action.
Okay.
I'll take up so every class is a prakriya, it's a process. Today's process is the process of understanding Atma and Anatma, self and non-self. In the upcoming sessions, we'll understand doership, we'll understand karma, we'll go deeper into another prakriya called Avasthatraya Prakriya, which is understanding 3 states of consciousness, which is waking, dreaming, and deep sleep. So all that I'll take up. So don't worry, all questions will be answered. Is it clear? Any other questions?
Guruji, so yeah, I mean, I don't know what was your name. That question that the person in Germany he asked, right? So
He is nameless.
nameless. that being who asked that question.
Ravi.
So basically, relating to that, I was as you were answering, I was also thinking, and that was a very good question actually. So in that basically, so let's not let's take the examples of human beings only in our so this is all a dream and all that. So I realize whatever is happening, whatever is happening is kind of I am separated with whatever is happening. This is a kind of a dream. That
wait.
was
Wait. Before you ask the question, let me cover one more critical analysis. Okay, then if the question is still valid, you can ask it. Okay.
Okay.
I can already see that there's one missing understanding, which will. Okay. So Surabhi, listening. Rama, everybody's here.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Just give me a
We are
minute.
listening.
Just give me a minute. Rama, Surabhi, Panna, listening.
Yes.
So now I'll just simplify it a little further to understand. Before we go into understanding of the self, right? Atma. First, let us understand Anatma first very clearly. Okay? What I am not. You understand? Rama, are you there? Can you all come on video? What I am and what I am not have to become clear now. Because in your day-to-day, you are constantly flooded with thought. You have countless thoughts. Never and always, whatever thought comes, immediately you are jumping, reacting to it. Without questioning whether the thought is real, whether what is the concept, what is happening. So you live in a perpetual state of intoxication of thoughts. Okay. So now we have to find out how did this problem start? Let's see the root of the problem. To any root cause analysis. So the doctor will do diagnosis. You tell I have stomach ache, I have some suffering. So we have to do root cause analysis. What is the root cause? It could be something very problematic. Let's go to the root cause. The root cause is birth. Rama, following? Rama, are you there? You're on mute. Rama, shall I continue? You there? Disappeared, enlightened. Okay. So let us go to the root cause. The root cause is you think your story starts when you're born, correct? You're born many years ago, 30 years ago, 40 years ago, 20 years ago, you were born. That is the beginning of your story. When you were born, how many children were born? Radhika, you're saying something? Mute.
How many children were born around that time? You mean?
No. With you, how many children were born?
Just me.
Just you, okay. Panna, how many children were born? जब आप पैदा हुए थे और कितने बच्चे पैदा हुए थे आपके साथ?
Only me.
Only you.
From my mom's. हाँ.
From my mom. Only me.
आसपास शायद बहुत.
Lokesh?
Yes, sir. Only me.
When you were born, there were 3 children born. Okay, listen very carefully. The first child, I call it the biological child. Okay, the biological child is the is made with 1 cell of the father, 1 cell of the mother. Okay, and the 2 cells become 4 and multiply and become a baby. The physical baby, which carries the genetics, DNA, all the flesh and blood of the biological parents. The first child is biological child. What is the biological child? The body. Clear? And who is the parent for this biological child? Biological mother and father, who gave 1 cell. Correct? Then, that's the first child. But the child, let's say, the child, the father and mother, the father gives 1 cell, the mother gives 1 cell. Who puts the life into the child? Have you heard of stillborn babies? Stillborn babies? Okay, my biological mother, first, before she gave birth to me and my brother, she gave birth to twins. They were stillborn. Stillborn means they were dead, no life. Okay, the children are born, but the children are dead. Okay, the mother has given 1 cell. The father has given 1 cell. The cells have become 1,000 billion cells, have become a baby. But who has put the life into the baby? Who animates the baby? Mother does that? Father
No.
does. Or the life is babies. My mother, the twins are born. They're not animated. Can the mother animate them? Can the mother put life into them? Oh, my baby, can I put my life into them?
Yep.
Who puts the life? The life. Now, the life is put by the real father and mother, Shiva and Shakti. Shiva is the one, Shiva is consciousness. Shiva enters that body as consciousness. Okay? And Shakti, the mother gave 1 cell, father gave 1 cell. The Shakti, your real mother, is what made the 2 cells into 1 billion cell and a body. So now 1 more parent has come into picture. From biological mother and father, the real mother and father, who is Shiva and Shakti, and who are the child of the divine Shiva and Shakti. And the child who is born to Shiva and Shakti is called divine child. So there's biological child, which is the body, which is a machine. Then divine child is born because of consciousness and energy. Are you clear? So when you say I was born, my birthday is there. My birthday is 1st of Jan, whatever. When is your birthday, Panna ji? Birthday kab hai?
6th May, Guruji.
6th May को कभी 19 something में, let's say 1980 में I was born. 6th May 1980. 6th May 1980, 2 children were born. Biological child to your mother, biological mother and father. Then at the same time, the divine child was born, which is you. Okay. Now, if the divine child is not there, biological child is just What do they do with the biological child? The divine child is not there. That's why if you go to places like Varanasi, Varanasi, right, or Srirangapatna, or some of these places which are exclusive, where you can see. So my wife, many years ago, she had gone to Varanasi. There she saw people were putting a small bundle, right? It was small. They were holding it and they were burning it. Then she realized, oh, it's a baby. Okay, the child is dead. The baby is being burnt. Without the divine child, that biology is useless. The machine is useless. You understand that? So biological child is born, divine child is born together. Out of this, which is primary? Divine child, divinity.
Divine.
Okay. Then the third child is born. So biological child is born to father and mother, biological father and mother. Divine child is born to the real father and mother, without whom your entire life doesn't exist. Okay, but you never think about them. You only think about my father, my mother. Oh, my mother is talking to me. My father is talking. You forgot Shiva and Shakti. Okay. Now the third parent has come into picture, and the third child comes into picture. The baby is born, which is just pure existence. Okay, pure love, pure existence, infinite possibility. That moment the child is born, somebody comes and tells, "Oh, you're a boy. You're a." So there's a movie, Three Idiots. The child is born. The moment the child is born, you will be an engineer. Okay, you will be a doctor. Mera beta gold medal jeetega. Okay, my child will become this. So already a program is associated with the child, which is programless, pure. A programming is started. What is the first programming?
The gender. You're a boy.
Sure.
You're a girl.
You're a boy, you're a girl. Okay. Second programming is name. Guddu, Chinnu, Ravi, Loki. Right? Name is given. Okay. The child is pure, free from programming, nameless. In bliss. It is actually in bliss. Then you pull down the bliss of the child with naming. Hey, Loki, keep quiet. The child is crying. It's crying in bliss. The child doesn't know suffering, okay? The mother shouts from there. Hey, Loki, shut down. Shut your mouth. Keep quiet. Then the child starts feeling fear. Okay? Programming starts. Then more programming starts. Everybody is like, the child is an open computer. Somebody's came, opened a password and left the computer. Anybody can come and start typing. Okay? And the poor child has no filtering mechanism. It doesn't know what is good and bad. It doesn't know what is right and wrong. Whatever the world throws at it, it takes for face value. So whatever people come and write, somebody comes and writes, oh, you're very beautiful. Somebody comes and writes, you're very ugly. Somebody comes and writes, you're very naughty. Somebody comes and tells the world is a horrible place. There's war in the world. Somebody comes and writes, we are in poverty. Somebody comes and writes, what? Your father is a great person. Somebody comes and writes, your father is a fool. Then in the school you go, somebody comes and writes, you are you're a dumb person. You're an intelligent person. So the child goes through multiple years and multiple layers of programming. Then the third child is born. This child is called society child. And who is the parent for the society child?
Society.
Society. Uncle, aunts, relatives, TV. Not only society, not only inanimate also starts teaching you. The TV starts teaching you. The radio starts teaching you, right? Experiences starts teaching you. Then a child is born. Society child. Okay. So how many children are there?
3.
Divine child, biological child,
Biological
child.
society.
Now, all the problems in life is for which child?
Society.
All the desires in life is for which child?
Society child.
All the thoughts in life are for which child? Please understand, every single thought you get today, every single thought, is coming from a program that has been programmed into you. Not a single thought is your own thought. Okay, let's do a test. Tell me your thought. Tell me a thought of you, from you. One thought, any thought. So you told, what was that? Ravi, you told, I like to watch cricket. Is that yours? If you were born in UK, you would tell, I like to, you would like football. Okay. If you were born in some other country, you would tell, I like the sport of killing people. Okay. If you were born in some terrorist country. Okay. If you were born in some other part of the world, you would tell some other sport. Whatever comes out of your mouth, whatever comes in your mind is nothing but a recycled garbage from the programmings that you have got from the world. And all of them have been programmed at an age where your subconscious mind was clean and pure. And because it was clean and pure, it has gone so deep that today it appears as a conscious thought, as if your conscious thought. It's coming from a deep unconscious, which you don't know about. For example, a child, see, so this is a real story, okay? There's a child who is going with the father at a very young age, walking in the beach. In the beach, somebody got murdered. This happened in Kerala. In the beach, the child saw somebody got murdered. When the child is an adult, now the child is an adult in living in America, but that person cannot go near a beach. Okay, because the thought of the beach itself creates anxiety in the person. Why? Because of the deep programming from a very young age. You understand? The childhood trauma. So many of our adult problems are actually childhood traumas. Many of our adult suffering, concepts, inhibitions, okay, talent, lack of talent, ability to learn, not ability to learn, anything, okay, aging, everything is a program that you picked up at childhood. And that's a society child. Now, out of the 3 children, what are you? Which child are you? Are you the society child?
Yes.
You are not the society child, my dear. The society child is a bundle of programs. You are not the programs. Please understand. You are not the society child because, so if you tell I am the society child, you're telling I am the program. Are you the program? It's not even program, it's virus. Are you the virus?
No. Nahi.
So again, I'll just clarify this, Lokesh, before I come to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am the society child. You saying I'm the society child is another program. You understand? You've been programmed to identify with your biodata, with Surabhi, in iske bete hai, you are Surabhi, you are this, you are that. It's all a programming, and you are programmed to identify with the program. You understand that, Surabhi?
Yes.
Please understand, you are not the program. Not even one thing. You are not a woman, first of all.
Yeah.
You are not are you a woman, Surabhi?
And consciousness.
Woman is the biological child, the body. You are not a woman. You are not the body. You are not a man. You are consciousness. You are the divine child. You are not the society child. You are not the biological child. Because when the biological child dies, when the society child dies, you will still remain because you are the divine child. And don't think this death will happen some 50, 100 years ago, 100 years later. Every night, the biological child and society child dies in deep sleep. In deep sleep, there's no biological child. There's no society child. Divine child alone remains. You understand? So which
Yes.
are you?
I'm divine child then.
You are divine child. Okay? But the world will never allow you to be divine child. The world will always tell, oh, what nonsense. You are Surabhi. You are this. You are wife. You are daughter. You are employee. You are mother. Okay? And life continues like that. In that prison. That is a conceptual prison. And you also start thinking that. Now, all your thoughts, I told you all your thoughts belong to whom?
Societal child.
Society child. All the roles belong to whom? So you have many roles. No? Tell me 3 roles that you play. 3 most important roles that you play. Lokesh?
3 most important roles. Okay. At work, I have some role to play. At
So
home, I have.
I am an engineer. I
Yeah.
am a father. I am a husband. Correct?
Correct.
Anybody, any other role? I am a mother. I am a daughter. These are all roles that you play. Okay. I am a employee or I am an employer. These are all roles. Now the roles is a role. That means you act. I told you, role means you're acting. Momentarily for some time, you're acting for some return. And all roles are with the transaction. All roles are transactional roles. There is no non-transactional role. Every role is give and take. Every role, including mother, father, daughter, everything. Everything is conditional and give and take. Business. My child is my child until my child listens to me. Okay? Until my child will marry from the same religion from the person that I tell. Okay? My parent is my parent until they support me. Okay? My wife is my wife until we are harmonious. She listens to me or I listens to her or I don't get scolded. Okay? That is why in COVID time, a lot of people got divorced because the transaction didn't work out. Okay? The transaction became painful. So you end the role. The moment the roles exist as long as there are acceptable transactions happening. The moment the transactions stop, role ends, including mother, father, child. Please understand. That's why you've heard of people getting estranged from their parents and disowning their children. Okay, some child goes and kills somebody. The parent will tell, the father will tell, he's not my child. Right? The son goes and rapes somebody. The parents will disown them. Right? The same way, your parents are abusing you, traumatizing you, and have been doing it from a childhood. Then, when you become adult, when you understand, when you get a conscious mind, when you become mature, you will withdraw from them. You will stay away from them. Correct? So I know personally of many people who have run away from the country itself to go away from their parents. So I asked one of my cousins, why did you go to Canada? She told, I thought it must be some good job opportunity, more money, all that. I said, no, I want to go away from my mother. She's such a nightmare. Okay? So every role is a transaction. And the transactional role, without understanding it's a transaction, you start taking it seriously. It's like this. In the South Kendra, no? In Karnataka, there's a part called South Kendra, where they do Yakshagana. It's a form of theater, acting. In the Yakshagana, there is one actor who has to become Devi. Devi is divine mother. So that actor goes into a trance and they really believe that they're Devi and they have a real weapon in the hand, okay? And they go to kill the other actor. They forget that it's a role, it's acting. They go into a trance and they go to kill the other person. So every play, every drama, they keep a pumpkin. Have you heard of this? They keep a pumpkin and the Devi is made to cut the pumpkin so that avesha, that trance comes down. So when they cut the pumpkin, they come back to normal. In the same way, all of you are possessed by the roles that you play. And that possession is happening because of the society child. The society child is playing the role, and that role it's taking seriously and it's being possessed by it. And you've got lost into it. But forgetting that you are the divine child. Enlightenment is becoming free from the society child, not becoming free from the role. Please understand, not becoming free from the role, becoming free from the wrong person who's playing the role. The society child who's programmed. When you become free from the society child, the divine child will start playing the role. You understand? And the divine child plays the role beautifully. That's why Krishna plays many roles. He plays the role of a politician. He plays the role of a musician. He plays the role of a lover. He plays the role of guru. But none of the roles he's possessed by. He doesn't possess the role. Okay? The role doesn't possess him. He plays the role. You understand? But in our case, the role possesses us. You have become engineer. You have become father. You have become mother. You have become wife. Everything that you're not, you become because of the programming. You understand? Clear, everybody? So, which child are you? Panna, is it clear?
हाँ जी गुरुजी.
तो आपके सारे प्रॉब्लम जो है ना, जो भी आप कहते हैं, वो एंग्जाइटी है या डिप्रेशन है या फियर है या कंफ्यूजन है, ये सब किसको है?
Society child.
Society child.
हाँ, आप कौन है? You're a divine child.
Divine child.
So Gnana is just one short burning of all the programs. Just tell, I am not the society child. I am divine child. That's why the teaching in the Sanatana Dharma in Bharata is Amritasya Putraha. Meaning you are divine child. Amrita. You are essentially Amrita means birthless and deathless. Any question that you have comes from a concept which is programmed, which is for the society child. Entire spiritual journey is becoming free from the society child. Is it clear, Ravi? Okay, now you ask me a question before I get to the next thought.
Sir, very well explained. A bit, it clarified a little bit more about what I was going to ask earlier. So basically, of all these three childs, now, how do we identify what the divine child needs? Okay. So,
He means who?
sorry?
Who is we?
Okay. How do I identify?
Who is I? Which child is asking the question?
This child is asking, the divine child is only asking this.
Divine child doesn't ask. Divine child is in bliss. Divine child is Atma. It's silent. It is in bliss.
Okay. Let us say society child only wants to know or wants to do what the divine child wants to do.
Society child, the only thing the society child is get out of the way.
No, the society child wants to do what the divine child wants to do.
Divine child doesn't want to do anything, sir. See, want, your question is, want, what want means what? Desire.
Wants is a desire, yeah, kind of, yes.
What is desire for? What is the end goal of any desire? Any desire.
End goal of any desire, they usually say, it is usually said that the desire leads to all wrong things, or it is not good, they say.
Hey, every desire is for happiness, ultimately.
Happiness.
You don't desire something that will give you suffering, right? Do you have desire to go to some war-prone zone? Do you have desire to go to Ukraine?
No.
No, because you know that going there will get you trouble, right?
Yes.
Probably you have desire to go to Miami Beach. Okay, why? Because going to Miami Beach will give me happiness, right? So the end goal of any desire, the means will be different. Somebody will want to go to Miami Beach, somebody will want to their mother house, somebody will want to go to their school, somebody will want to eat something, somebody will want to buy a car, somebody will want to build a house. All desires,
yeah.
End goal of every desire is happiness. Is that part clear?
Yeah.
Now, the happiness, the problem is the society child is programmed to believe. First of all, it's programmed to believe that happiness exists in the objects. For example, I'll tell you how the program happens. Somebody gets up in the morning, opens Facebook or Instagram, suddenly starts seeing, oh, all the people are in Miami Beach. All the people have Range Rovers, Rolls Royce. All the people are wearing suit. All the people have Rolex watch. And all the people are smiling. Selfie. Okay. That means I can only be happy when I have all those things. You understand? Have you not already? So, Lokesh sir, how old are you?
I'm 45, sir.
Or 45. Don't you see in the 45 years of life, from the probably age of 10, you have changed many, many objects of happiness which you have borrowed from other people? What did you study, sir?
I studied engineering.
Why did you study engineering? Who told you?
No, that was my choice only. So it was my choice, and I wanted to study that, and I studied that.
My choice is also an apparent my choice.
Yeah, it was a society child's choice only.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you will see that if you see in your life the clothes, you go open your wardrobe, okay. If you go and look into your house, if you go and look at your life, you will see
Yeah.
all that you have accumulated. If you open your Facebook timeline or your passport stamps, you will see your bank statements. You will see all that you have done for chasing happiness.
Hmm.
And you will realize that happiness disappeared. Did you get any permanent happiness?
No, each time there is different things that will lead to happiness.
Each time
That disappears.
it disappears.
Hmm.
Okay. And each time you get some happiness, it disappears. Without, you don't learn the lesson. What is the lesson to be learned? The lesson to be learned is there is no happiness in the object. If the happiness was there in the object, then it's very straightforward. If the happiness there in coffee, fill your entire wardrobe with coffee. Okay. If your happiness there in the beach, stay at the beach. Right? So it's very clear that happiness is not there in the object. Is that part clear?
Yeah.
Any doubts so far? Anybody? Rama, is it clear?
Yes.
Happiness not there in the car, happiness not there in the house, happiness not there in the object. Is that part clear?
Yes.
Happiness not there in marriage. You got married thinking you'll be happy. Okay?
Right.
Not there in the child. You had a child thinking you'll be happy. Happiness is not there in any object of the world. But it so happens that when I get the object, sometime I get happy. Correct? That part is there. So the moment I buy the car, for 1 day, 1 week, I'm happy. The moment I get the job, for 1 day, 1 week, I'm happy. So you'll think, oh, let me chase that 1 day happiness. Then you'll keep somebody gets a job, they become happy. Then they see their colleague who is sitting next to them. He's also fresher from college. Then he finds out that he's from a top tier college. He's getting double the salary. What happens to the happiness? It becomes suffering. Every day I have to work with this person who's getting double my salary, but we both are the same age and same qualification. So every happiness becomes suffering soon. And the moment it becomes suffering, you want something else. You want promotion. Is that pattern clear? Is that pattern in your life? You see that pattern?
Yes.
So
Yes,
my first inference or understanding from life is there is no happiness in the object. Is that part clear? Every happiness that I experience is temporary happiness. Okay? I chase happiness based on the programs of happiness that I have.
Yeah.
Somebody is happy, somebody is looking. So nowadays, earlier all of us are fortunate or unfortunate, I don't know. We finished our marriages very soon. Okay. Nowadays, people who are getting married, I see my cousins and the next generation who's getting married, right? They have next level expectations. Okay. Their expectation is if I have to get, so they're getting married because I want to be happy in marriage. But the expectation of marriage is high, very high. So one girl she's a very high, my friend, close friend, very high qualification. Okay. She's the topper of the university, medical professional. Okay. has done MD, and she has a big establishment in Bangalore because both the parents are doctors. And she keeps getting rejected because the boys want to marry somebody who have net worth of 2,000 crores. She's only 500 crores. Okay. So the standard, the happiness, behind the happiness, there's a programming that's running. I will only be happy with this criteria is met. You understand that?
Yeah.
The first criteria is I get the object. Happiness is because of object. Second is it has to match my criteria. And that criteria is coming from some programming. You understand? Now let us understand the real source of happiness. Following so far? Anybody
Yeah.
any
Yes.
disagreement? Now let us see how happiness comes in my life. Let's say I want a car. I want Range Rover. Okay? I want to buy a Range Rover, and I have deep desire. Oh, I have to buy a Range Rover because social status. The moment I buy a Range Rover, I'll be so happy. I'll drive around. I'll show everybody who has, and I'll see their faces, and I'll be very happy. Okay, so happiness. Some program runs inside. Nothing is straightforward ever. Please understand. If you really look why you want something, nothing is very concrete. Some arbitrary programs are keep running. So then I buy the Range Rover one day. Following? Today I've got the Range Rover. I buy the Range Rover. What happens to me the moment I buy the Range Rover?
Immediately you will be happy.
Why?
Yeah, that's the immediate reaction. That's the immediate because you achieved it, you wanted to buy, and you'll be happy.
No. So here is where we get the clarity on how the mind operates. So far I've been boiling inside. I want Range Rover. I don't have Range Rover. I want Range Rover. I don't want Range Rover. Range Rover. Range Rover. Range Rover. The moment I got Range Rover, what happens to that boiling?
Slightly cools down.
Mind calms down, shuts down. Rather, the mind shuts down momentarily.
Yeah.
Mind shuts down. What is behind the mind? Atma, self. Okay? Self is a true self, Atma, who is the nature of happiness. Your nature of happiness reflects in the mind because the mind becomes silent. Like how the moon reflects in the pond. The nature, which is your nature, happiness is your nature. You are of the nature of happiness. Your nature reflects in the pond called the mind, still mind. It was not reflecting because the pond was jittery. The pond was disturbed. The moment the pond became tranquil, your nature, which is happiness, reflects in the pond momentarily. Then again, the pond becomes disturbed, happiness is lost. So where did the happiness come from?
From the
The
divine.
From your nature. You are the source of happiness. When the mind becomes silent, and please understand, every endeavor, human endeavor, I like to watch cricket. What happens when I watch cricket? I feel happy. Why you feel happy? Because the mind, you lose yourself. Mind becomes silent. Okay, but you associate with cricket, and you become a prisoner of cricket. You always have to watch cricket to become happy. You understand what's happening in life? You're a prisoner to habits and things and possessions and experiences. You're chasing them without understanding the happiness that you're experiencing is actually coming from inside you, not outside you. Does everybody follow? Rama?
Yes.
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 Now, a Gnani will also Gnani will also buy a Range Rover. Like Osho. Osho had many Rolls Royces. But the Gnani will never buy a Range Rover thinking that it will give me happiness. Please understand. Gnani will also eat ice cream. Krishna will also eat food, good food. But he'll also experience bliss. But never ever will he confuse that the bliss came from object. He'll be clear that the bliss is my nature. That is why a Gnani doesn't cling to objects. If the object is there, he's fine. If the object is not there, he's fine. But the Agnani is a beggar for the object. Look at all your prayers. What do you pray? All your prayers are objects. I want marks. I want promotion. I want health. I want some object. Because you want happiness out of the object. You're deeply programmed that happiness is an object. And for whom is the programming?
Society child.
Society child. And who are you?
Divine child.
You are the divine child. Please understand. You are the divine child. Happiness is your nature. You are the ocean of happiness. When you become free from the programs, other people will get happiness from you. That much happiness you have inside you. Please understand. There is so much, there's an ocean of bliss inside you. In your presence, people feel joyful and happy. That is what a Buddha is. That is what Mata Amritanami is. That is what a Mahatma is. Okay? Now, somebody goes to temple, Venkatramana. Okay? Venkatramana temple. They say, oh, I stood in the queue for 1 hour, 1 day, 2 days. Okay, then I got darshan. You got darshan. What happened in darshan? The darshan, momentarily your mind became silent. Now, where did the bliss and joy and healing and blessing come from? You think it came from outside. You think it came from the God there. Where did it come from?
Within.
Your nature you experience, that's all. You understand? That is why a gnani, when a person's become a gnani, he becomes a Tirthankara. So, Surabhi, you are Jain, right? You know what is a Tirthankar? You heard of Tirthankar?
Yes.
What is
Yes.
what is the meaning of Tirthankar?
Who has cut all his karma. We have 8 karma, Jnana Vanya, Dashna Vanya, Vednya, Monya, Ayu, Nam, both Antaraya. So they are free from all the karmas. They won't take birth again, they won't die again, and they won't feel like they don't have any body.
Yeah. So, Tirthankar means Tirtham Karoti Tirthani. Okay? Tirtham Karoti Tirtha means one who purifies the place and makes it a Tirthakshetra is a Tirthankar. That's why it's called a Tirthankar. Tirtham Karoti Tirthani, meaning if the Gnani walks somewhere, that place becomes holy. But for Agnani has to go to a holy place. Agnani has a concept, something is holy, something is unholy. For Agnani, everything is consciousness. Where the Gnani is a holy place. Okay? And the Gnani has become free from karma. What is karma? Karma is society child. Society child is the karma. You become free from the society child. How you become free from the society child? By understanding you are not that. Please don't think it is a complex process. You are holding on to it. You are holding on to society child. Just let go. That letting go of society child is called tyaga.
Guruji, I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
If we let it go society child, we can't survive. Like if we don't have any wish, okay, so how we will survive then?
And again, I'm telling you, I told you to drop the society child, not the role. Okay? Dropping the role is called sannyasa. Okay? I know I'm not asking you to drop the role. Drop the clinging to the role. Drop the illusion that I am the role. Drop the programs and play the role. Play the role very well. The Tirthankar will play the role very well. He plays the role of a guru. Okay, Krishna, that's Sri Krishna Paramatma. He plays many roles. But he doesn't cling to the role. He doesn't get possessed by the role. Like an actor, Amitabh Bachchan or Rajnikant. Rajnikant plays the role of a dacoit. But does he suffer? Oh, I am stealing from everybody. Does he suffer?
No.
He doesn't. He plays the role very well. Same way, play the role without becoming the role. You understand?
So can we say stop avoid getting disturbed with the desires of the society child?
How do you do that? How do you avoid?
So we have to get into that state wherein we can make that judgment, based on this, and that's what I'm thinking. Like that was also the area of question I had. So I think we'll have to master that skill of not getting deviated towards the thing,
Who has to
the
master?
desires. Sorry,
Who's telling this? Which child is telling this?
this is a divine child is only telling this actually.
No.
No, divine.
This is the point. See, this is the point. There is a ignorance, always a constant thought process, right? It constantly overrides the divine, your association with the divine child, which is your true nature, and makes you feel that all these are your problems. All you have to do is simply become a witness to this question. What happens? Let's say before you ask this question, that question came in your mind. You just become a witness to the question. What happens? Right now, the question is coming, some concept is coming. Immediately you're identifying with and jumping, oh yes, it is my problem. Right? The spirituality is to wait, don't react, don't jump to conclusions. Just witness it. Just tell, it is not for me, it is not mine. I am Atma, I am divine, I am of the nature of bliss. Then see what question comes. Immediately when you tell this, you are establishing divine child. You are water. The moment you react to your thought, you become society child. Okay? So the whole art of living is to become witness. You understand witness? Witness is pure, non-judgmental awareness. Just be a witness to your thought. Witness, some thought comes up. I am suffering. Don't jump. Don't accept that. Why are you accepting it? It's a thought. What is thought? What is thought? Thought is an object. What are you? Are you an object? You're the subject. Okay? So bring the distinction between object and subject all the time. Always be clear. I am the pure subject. I am the divine child. I am of the nature of bliss. See, this is the problem. The programming, the society has programmed you so much that you're an individual, you're a human being, you're a Buddha, you're a Buddha, you're a Buddha, you're a Buddha. But one day a Buddha comes and tells you're a Buddha, you're not ready to accept. You're asking for proof. Okay? The society told you're a Buddha, you never asked for proof, you accepted it. Right? But when the Guru comes and tells you you're Tattvamasi, you're that, you don't accept it. The problem is not your fault. The problem the Guru had, if the teacher had come to you at a very young age, you would not have a problem. Okay? It would have directly gone into subconscious. But the teaching is coming to you at an age where there's a firewall built. Subconscious mind is like the main hard computer. But whatever I say now will not go into subconscious because there's a firewall that is blocking it. The firewall is all the programmings. Okay? For a very advanced Uttama type, the firewall is weakened because of sadhana. The firewall is weakened. The Guru tells Tattvamasi, it's over, enlightened. Arjuna is that case. Arjuna is a case with a strong firewall. Krishna actually tells in the second chapter of the Gita, this teaching that I'm giving you, Tattvamasi. But Arjuna doesn't understand. It's a very strong firewall. So Krishna has to go step by step, 18 chapters. What the Upanishads told in one statement, Tattvamasi, Krishna explains in 18 chapters because of Arjuna's firewall. Understand? So, this entire session is about breaking through that firewall and getting through the message that you are that. Then there'll come a point, okay, where it penetrates and that teaching will become yours. It's called Aparoksha Anubhuti. Me giving you the teaching is called Paroksha Gnana. Okay? That Paroksha Gnana will become Aparoksha Anubhuti, your understanding. then you will remain ever as a divine child. With eyes open, eyes closed, that knowledge that I am divine child will not shake. And what happens, whatever happens in life, war, birth, death, disease, okay, name, fame, poverty, richness, nothing will affect you. And that's called mukti. Okay, is that part clear, Lokesh?
Yes, Guruji.
Next question. Surabhi, is it clear? Tirthankara is clear?
Yes.
Can you become Tirthankar?
Right now, I don't have that much power around. We can become, but right now, I don't think I'm that much. Like, I'm not that much aware now how to. I don't know how to answer this.
Which
But
child?
right now,
Which child is giving this answer?
this I think society child is giving this answer. But
Right.
yeah, that's why.
Society child is giving the answer. But you are
Yes.
divine child. You
Divine
are
child.
Please understand.
Yeah, but it's not in our deep mind actually. I'm just talking like by my word only. I'm divine child, but it is not in my inside.
That is because it's still second session. Okay? It's only class number 2. Understand?
Yes.
But be it class number 1, 2, 3, 100. The truth doesn't change. The truth that you are the divine child does not change. But what will happen is the noise of the society child will reduce and reduce and reduce. You understand? The mind will become more and more and more silent. And the truth will reveal itself. That's all.
Yes.
And the mind cannot be made silent because of force. Mind can only be made silent because of gnana.
Yes.
Okay. Rama, any questions?
So when we understand, when we realize this, this is the Atma Jnana which we gain. Is that true? Okay.
Who is we?
Uh, the divine child will become a divine child when it realizes that it is an it when
We is the 3 children, Guruji.
We is a false concept.
no,
No.
the divine child will understand that understand and realize that it is a divine child only when it understands or what is Atma Jnana.
Exactly. So what is happening is the divine child is already a divine child. Self is self itself. Nothing has happened to the self. Nothing has happened to Atman. But the mind and the mind creates so many thoughts that the Atma gets covered. Like how the sunlight gets covered with the clouds, the Atma gets covered. That's all. The divine child is overpowered by the society child. You are the divine child. Now, instead of acknowledging your divinity, instead of giving reality to the divinity, you are giving reality to a program. That will stop. You will understand it's a program, you will reject it, you will renounce it. And you will be established, I am divine child, and you will handle all your roles, complexities. You will play all your roles, you will do all your responsibilities as the divine child. Please understand, no role will stop, no action will stop. All the programmed actions will stop. Pure, spontaneous, divine actions will unfold. That is the very premise of Bhagavad Gita. In Bhagavad Gita, there's a chariot. You've seen the drawing of the Bhagavad Gita, no? In the Bhagavad Gita books. There's a chariot, there's a Krishna, there's a Arjuna. The chariot represents the body. The body is the Ratha, Brahma Ratha. The Arjuna represents a society child, full of programs. He doesn't want to fight. Okay? He's confused. He's like, my relatives, my relatives, my relatives. He doesn't want to fight. He's confused, full of programs. Krishna is the Atma. Krishna is the Guru. Krishna is the divine child. So in the chariot, all of them are there. Krishna is there, Arjuna is there. But the Krishna is the charioteer. Now imagine if the Arjuna is a charioteer, what happens? What happens if the disturbed Arjuna, who has thrown away his arms, becomes a charioteer in the battlefield? What happens then? Then life is a suffering. So right now the charioteer for this chariot, Brahmarata, is society child. Okay? The Bhagavad Gita is giving the reins of the chariot back to Krishna. Okay, then Krishna will become the charioteer. When Krishna becomes the charioteer, Arjuna becomes Yogesh, Partho Dhanudara. That's why the last shloka of the Bhagavad Gita is Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna, Yatta Partho Dhanudara, Tatra Shri Vijayo Bhutir, Dhruvanitir Matir Mama. Means where there is Krishna, divine child, where there's Arjuna, who is the purified society child, purified body mind, free from the programs. Okay, then there is Vijaya, victory. Okay, life is successful. That is the secret. Life, you become free from suffering. You will play a role. You will fight the war. You will win the war. You will be detached. You will do whatever is necessary. There is no karma. You remain and you don't do anything for happiness because you know you are the source of happiness. Whatever you do it for giving happiness, not for getting happiness. Okay? And you are no longer dependent on any object, circumstances, people, anything. Whether something is there or not there, it doesn't shake your tranquility. You are in a perpetual state of tranquility. You are Sat, Chit, Ananda. Any doubt? Is that clear, Rama? Ravi, any questions?
No, not in the moment.
Lokesh sir, any questions? Radhika? Radhika, any questions?
No, no, Guruji.
Is it clear what I told?
Yes, yes. It's just what is that? Manana Nididhyasana. Shravana Manana Nididhyasana. And Shravana should be more and more.
Shravana should be more and more. And see, the society child keeps playing games with words. It tells, I'm not enlightened. Enlightenment is far away. I have to attend so many classes of Guruji. All is concept. The I and you itself is a concept. Reality is non-duality. There's no two. That is why you have to escape from words and stay in silence mode. The problem in life is words that are running. There's a voice inside the head. The voice inside the head keeps hypnotizing you to believe the programs as reality. That's why you have to spend time in silence. No program. But not silence of deep sleep or coma or unconsciousness. A silence which is resulted because of gnana. So now let us sit silently. Okay? Let us just observe the breath. Close your eyes and sit silently. Observe the breath. Okay? Then any thought the mind brings up, just simply ask for whom is the thought. Any answer that the mind gives, watch it. Stay with the knowledge that I am Brahman. I am consciousness, a pure witness. Don't get dragged by any thoughts. Don't get influenced or don't react to anything. Simply watch. Okay? And watch the breath. Can we do that now? Close your eyes. I am divine child. I am pure awareness. birthless and deathless, actionless, free from karma, free from thought, free from concept and programs. I am of the nature of bliss, Ananda. Let the mind deeply relax. Watch the breath and watch the mind. Don't control, don't interfere, don't accept, don't reject. Simply be a pure witness to the body through breath and the mind. The mind becomes deeply silent. The breath slows down and you experience yourself as yours.
डाल दीजिए
As you observe the breath, as you observe the mind becomes deeply silent. Pure awareness remains. Now, take your awareness to the top of the head. Visualize the hand palm of the Guru or your Ishtadevata, Sadguru, God or Ishtadevata has placed the palm on top of your head. Experience a sensation, vibration, feeling at the top of your head. Experience the touch at the top of your head. Just remain in the silence with your awareness resting at the top of your head. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Slowly open your eyes. Does the mind become silent? Ravi?
Yes,
What happens?
it's calm. Even when there are thoughts, you just sit back and watch those thoughts, and it just disappears.
Disappears. Surabhi ji, मन शांत हुआ?
Yes. Yes, please.
Rama? Radhika?
Yes, Guruji. There was no Radhika in that meditation. It was all peace.
So this is what is called Samadhi. Lokesh ji? Does the mind become silent?
Guruji.
Mind becomes silent?
Yeah, it was silent and peaceful, Guruji.
So the mind becomes silent. Now, this in this silent mind, when the mind becomes silent, when there's no thought process, no program, nothing running, what is there is Atma, self alone. There's no in, there's no out. Okay, there's no this, there's no that. All boundaries, concepts fall. Just a pure, infinite existence of peace and bliss remains. That is called Parabrahma, Paramatma. And that is what you are. You are that. You are that witness. So, when you interact in the world, when you are open, when the eyes open, again, the programs come, the thought comes. So, you need to just take moments in life, some moments, whenever you recollect this, just close your eyes, become aware of the Agna or Sahasrara. Again, the mind becomes silent. And again, interact in the world in that silence. So, progressively, the mind and parallelly in these sessions, we are trying to remove the root of the mind, root ignorance. So what remains is life becomes very peaceful. So peaceful, so tranquil, that to have unnecessary thoughts, it becomes an effort. Okay? Like how now to get peace, it's an effort. When you're in peace, when you remain as a divine child, to get unnecessary thoughts becomes an effort. You have to put effort to get thought. But necessary thought will come. Whatever necessary, you have to shout at the child, you have to discipline the child, you have to shout at your employee for some reason, or you have to respond to the boss. All that momentary, it will come. So it will come, it will go. Okay? Earlier, it's coming, and it's coming with its family, relatives, and everybody. 20,000 thoughts. Now, whatever is appropriate for the moment, it will come. Perfect action will happen through you and it will go back into silence. Any doubts? And another thing that will happen is because of the silence of the brain, right? The brain, because it gets so much silence, the brain typically, because of the thoughts and imagination, is in a fight and flight mode. It's called parasympathetic nervous system. Okay? Meaning it's constantly, your brain, even though nothing is happening in the world, your imagination is projecting so many things. Okay, what if recession happens? What if job loss happens? What if my child gets sick? What if my parents get sick? What if my disease doesn't heal? Okay, all that thought process. For you, it is thought process, but for the nervous system, it is reality. So the body, every time there is a dangerous situation, it releases stress hormones. Okay, the stress hormones destroy the body and they interfere in your action. So the more you're peaceful, the body goes into the nervous system shifts into a sympathetic nervous system. Meaning the sympathetic nervous system is what you experience when you are relaxed, when you're with your friends, when you're relaxing. That's when you're very creative, right? So the creativity blooms and you get thoughts of bettering yourself, going to the gym, or you'll think, I'll change the direction in my life. All that positive action is a result of relaxation. Okay? Stress results in disturbing actions. It distorts your vision. So just by becoming peaceful, you become more successful in life also, because you become very clear what needs to be done. Because the thoughts are not interfering. If you're working as some professional, the path to become promotion, path to success will become very clear. You'll know exactly what needs to be done, because you're not that fight and flight nervous system is not operating. You're operating from a parasympathetic nervous system. Okay, and the parasympathetic nervous system releases feel-good hormones. So you're always in a state of energy. You are excited in life. You don't have Monday morning blues. Okay, you're enthusiastic. And that's all because like a child, you're like a child. You become like a child. No judgment. A child is full of energy, right? You become full of energy. Right now, you're like, should we go? Should we do? Karna hai kya? Do it later. The procrastination comes because of parasympathetic nervous system. When you're in the sympathetic nervous system, you're focused, very focused. You know exactly what needs to be done and how to do it. You understand? So the silence affects outside and inside, because the silence pervades both outside and inside. You understand? Is it clear? So we'll close for the day. We've covered many topics today, right? We've covered the aspect of identities, 3 children, thought, and silence. Okay. In the next class, next session will be a very important session. I'll take up Avasthatraya Prakriya. The understanding of who I am by inquiring into my 3 states of consciousness: waking, dreaming, and deep sleep. Okay. And how I understand Jagat Mithya. So how do I understand the world is a dream? That is the result of Avasthatraya Prakriya. Okay. Shall we close for the day? If there are no more questions, we'll close for the day. Okay. Now the peace that you have got, you have to share it with the world. So hold your hands like this. Close your eyes. Again, just take your attention back to the top of the head. Realize that I am the divine child. I am the supreme consciousness. I am Shiva. Repeat after me. Loka samasta.
Loka samasta.
No bhavantu.
Sukhino bhavantu.
Loka samasta.
Loka
Sukhino bhavantu.
Sukhino bhavantu.
Let there be peace
Let there be peace
throughout the universe.
throughout the
Let all beings
Let all beings
experience peace
experience
peace.
and divinity.
and divinity.
May all beings
May all beings
heal.
heal.
Harihi Om.
Harihi Om.
Harihi Om.
Shri Gurubhyo Namaha.
Shri
Shri Gurubhyo Namaha.
Harihi Om.
Hari.
My pranams to all. Om. Om.
Hari Om. Thank you, Guruji.
Hari Om Guruji.
Thank you, Guruji.
Hari Om Guruji.
Hari Om.
Thank you, Guruji.